Despite music being such an instrumental device in making people happy and excited, it's surrounded with tragedy as well. Some of the best and most upcoming rappers who inspired millions upon millions have unfortunately not been so lucky. This list is going to be talking about a select few rappers who died too soon. Pop Smoke. On February 19, 2020, Brooklyn rapper Bashar Baraka Jackson, better known as Pop Smoke, was pronounced dead at a hospital in West Hollywood. The sad thing is, the rapper was only 20 years old. According to some influential magazines and sources, this was reported to be a murder that occurred during a home invasion by two masked gunmen. After the police had been called very early in the morning, the gunmen had already fled the scene and law enforcement no suspects who could identify as the murderers. In response to Pop Smoke's passing, there has been an outpouring of support online from both fans and fellow industry members, with rappers such as Nicki Minaj writing "Rest in Peace, Pop," and Republic Records releasing the statement, "Our prayers and thoughts go out to his family, friends, and fans as we mourn this loss together." It's fair to say that the death of this rapper was a real tragedy across the rap and music community, given how big of a name he made for himself at such a young age. Juice WRLD. Another huge name in the rap and hip-hop world was Juice WRLD. Juice was huge in the rap community after releasing some worldwide hits like Lucid Dreams that saw him become one of the top-ranked rappers in the last few years. But sadly, he passed away on December 8, 2019. The 20-year-old artist, whose real name is Jared Anthony Higgins, reportedly suffered a seizure at Chicago's Midway Airport before being taken to a hospital and pronounced dead. Juice WRLD rose to streaming stardom after finding success on SoundCloud. He signed and debuted his album Goodbye and Good Riddance in May 2018, which went platinum. In the days prior to his passing, he was active on social media and even told fans that he'd be celebrating his birthday on December 2nd. Although Juice has still left us, many of his songs are reportedly finished and will be released in the coming years to pay tribute to the young man who passed away at the young age of 21. Mac Miller. Mac Miller was a popular American artist and rapper who passed away on September 7, 2018. The cause of death was reported to be an apparent drug overdose, which happened in his home in Los Angeles. The rapper, who was building up his career, was only 26 when he sadly passed away. After reports of his death came out, it caused huge shockwaves throughout the music industry and the rest of the world. The popular rapper, who started making a name for himself in the hip-hop and R&B community, was just starting to enjoy life at the very top. Sadly, the fame he got didn't last very long. People who came out to tribute included pop star Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande and Mac Miller were exes, and she came out with a long and emotional tribute after hearing the tragic news. She even paid tribute to him in her latest album, which is called Positions. XXXTENTACION. This was a big one in the rapping community. Rapper XXXTENTACION, born Jossa Dwayne Onfroy, was shot and killed on June 18, 2018. The 20-year-old rapper was shopping for motorcycles in South Florida when eyewitnesses claimed a gunman came up to his car and shot him. He appeared lifeless with no pulse, and TMZ reported he was taken to the hospital as a level 1 trauma patient. What's truly sad about his death is that XXX did not become as big of a deal until after he passed away. After his untimely death, people started hearing more and more of his music and gave him the due credit that the rapper deserved. Popular tracks like Sad became instant hits in 2018 and one of the most heard songs for a while. While he is still mourned, there were some controversies following the popular rapper as well. There were many headlines in 2018 as it was revealed that XXX had reportedly beat up his pregnant girlfriend. His album, went on to be released in March of 2018 and made it big on the Billboard 200 chart. Fife Dog. Fife Dog was an American rapper whose real name was Malik Taylor. A Tribe Called Quest were rap pioneers within the burgeoning New York alternative hip-hop scene. Formed by childhood friends Fife and Q-Tip, their laid-back, socially conscious brand of rap took influences from jazz and paved the way for artists such as Outkast and The Roots. Fife's death in 2016 devastated the hip-hop community. He died from diabetes complications aged 45. The rapper has been described as someone who had a self-deprecating swagger and would still manage to light up the whole room. While his songs may not be very mainstream and many have forgotten about him in this day and age, it's worth mentioning that he did have some solid tracks, and who knows how big of a deal he could have become if he had not passed away despite being 45 years old. Eazy-E. As the lead of influential hip-hop group NWA, Eazy-E helped bring gangsta rap to the mainstream like no other group had done before. The immensely talented rapper's tragic AIDS-related death at the age age of just 30 shocked the world. His diagnosis and death have led to a number of conspiracy theories, the most notable of which is that Death Row Records founder Suge Knight purposefully infected him with HIV-tainted blood. Knight himself joked about this on Jimmy Kimmel in 2003. They have a new thing out. They get blood from somebody with AIDS and they shoot him with it. That's a slow death. Easy thing. The audience audibly gasped in response. Elisa Left Eye Lopez. As a member of TLC, Lopez was a pioneer for women rappers and was also the group's chief songwriter. With her band's hit No Scrubs, the meaning of which is arguably more timely now than ever, Lopez was set for boundless fame and stardom. But her life was cut short in 2002 when she died in a car crash. She was just 30. The Elisa Lopez Foundation was later set up in her honor, continuing her charitable efforts to improve the lives of Honduran children. Jam Master Jay. Run DMC were highly influential in the 1980s and were one of the first hip-hop acts to achieve heavy rotation on MTV. But tragedy struck in 2002 when the group's DJ, Jam Master Jay, was shot dead in New York, aged 37. The assailant was never identified. Subject of a 2018 Netflix documentary, Remastered, Who Killed Jam Master Jay, led to the arrest of two men in connection with his murder. Proof. A childhood friend of Eminem, Proof was associated with hip-hop collective D12, of which he was a founding member. He frequently worked as a hype man for Eminem, and the two remained close throughout Proof's lifetime. In 2006, violence erupted with an altercation during a pool game. He was shot dead. He was 32. Eminem paid tribute to his friend Proof. He loved people, and people loved him, he tearfully said during the rapper's funeral service. He was just a people magnet. When we first met him, he wanted to know more about it. Tupac Shakur. Arguably the biggest name on this list is Tupac Shakur. Tupac Shakur died on September 13, 1996, 6 days after an unknown gunman in a white Cadillac shot him 4 times in the chest at a stoplight in Las Vegas. After investigations carried on, it was revealed that the witnesses did not cooperate, and with the alleged involvement of many gang members in the brutal murder of the rap legend, the homicide remains an unsolved mystery. Tupac Shakur was an American rapper and actor who came to embody the 1990s gangsta rap aesthetic, and who, in death, became an icon symbolizing noble struggle. He sold 75 million albums to date, making him one of the top-selling artists of all time. Despite Tupac having died over 25 years ago, his name is still mentioned time and time again. Many suspect that the rap legend is still alive and hiding, and many others have their own conspiracy theories of what may have happened to the rapper. But one thing is clear, that people to this day still go back and listen to his iconic beats and tracks, many regarding him as one of the best rappers. Great to see what could have happened if he were still with us in this day and age. But unfortunately for the world, we lost an icon and an idol at a very young age. With this, we've come to the end of our video. Now it's time for you to reveal your thoughts and opinions. Which out of these rappers' deaths hit you the most? Let us know your wildest Tupac Shakur conspiracy theories down below. As always, do make sure to leave a big thumbs up on the video and subscribe to our channel if you're looking for more awesome content in the world of entertainment and music. That's all for us for now. We shall catch you in the next one.